How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Truman Bradley. Lately, all of us have become accustomed to hearing the time we live in referred to as the atomic age. But I wonder if most of us realize just how this atomic age of ours came into being. In 1896, an obscure French physicist, Antoine Becquerel, worked in a laboratory with a couple named Marie and Pierre Curie. Now, one day, Becquerel happened to have on his desk a photographic plate he had just exposed. It was wrapped in black protective paper, just as this one is. Well, as Becquerel came into his lab, he absently dropped his door key atop the plate. Subsequently, when he developed the plate, Becquerel found an image superimposed over his picture. The outline of the key was clearly visible. To Becquerel, this meant that something nearby was emitting powerful rays, powerful enough to penetrate several thicknesses of thick black paper. His search for the source of these rays led him no further than the rock sitting almost unnoticed on his desk. Pitchblende, an ore from which tar was then extracted. The Curies treated a ton of this ore, and some months later succeeded in refining radium. And this is how the uranium fever started, which is the theme of our story we're about to bring you in just a moment. The rugged kingdom of nature, ravished once for gold and silver, now ravished once again. This time by men who hunt the most precious mineral of them all, one from which has been released the awesome power of the atom.
Morning, my name's Grayson. I'm the sheriff in these parts.
Good morning.
Morning.
Where you headed?
Just out for a breath of air.
Breath of air, huh?
Yeah.
You boys ever hunted uranium before?
Well, not much. Actually, we just...
Shut up. This government land, isn't it? Open land?
Plenty open.
Then why all the questions?
There's been 7 men killed in this county in the past couple of months. Prospectors. And we don't know who killed them. It's my job to protect smart boys like you and your buddy. That's why the questions. This is rough country, mister, with rough people in it. There's no place for you if you're not fit.
Okay, we're fit.
Let's see your firearms.
38, huh?
Yeah.
This what you got?
Yeah.
Well, I hope I meet you boys coming out. Okay, Charlie.
Further up, huh?
Yeah. Don't see anything around here but old lava. Hey, Bud. You hear this?
Why is it clicking?
I don't know. Must be something around here we haven't spotted. Hey, Bud, look.
Is that an eagle?
Yeah. Looks crippled.
What's the matter?
What's him? Watch.
He's radioactive.
Get me a blanket, quick.
Watch those claws.
Yeah.
What's the matter with him?
Radiation burns all over.
Yeah, how much ore do you think it'd take to do something like this?
In concentrated form, $2 million bucks worth.
10 million, maybe?
Maybe.
He could lead us there. It's even money he'd fly right back to wherever it was he picked up all that radiation. Lead us there just like radar. 10 million bucks.
If he could fly. Only he's as good as dead. Now, you can't cure this much radiation, Bud. It's impossible.
Are you sure?
That's why you brought me out here, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I sure hope those college professors of yours knew what they were talking about.
Anyhow, this proves there's uranium in the vicinity. Should we keep him for luck?
Why not?
We could have followed him right to it.
Why don't you quit beating your brains out and go to sleep? At least we know there's something out here. Those 7 guys weren't killed for nothing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hey, Gil, come here.
Hey, how about that? He should be dead. There's no more radiation.
You sure it's working?
Yeah.
Who cares? He's alive. It's a miracle.
Does look like he's raring to show us, doesn't he?
Sure, let the jerks use Geiger counters. How many men you ever hear of had a radioactive eagle? Pick him up. Come on.
Man, he likes the air.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. You see him?
Not yet. How high's he gonna go?
The higher the better. With these kind of stakes, we don't want no competition.
Action again. There's something.
Look! What's it read?
It's hotter than anything I've ever seen. But the counter's jumping out of my hand. We've made it. That 10 million bucks a year is staring us right in the face. It's here for the taking.
What about these holes?
Well, what about them? There are no claims in the book anywhere near here.
Yeah, well, those holes didn't dig themselves. Somebody... I wonder.
It's brittle. Not like any ore specimen I can remember.
There's gotta be rock underneath here if it reads like this. If somebody hasn't beat us to it, we're rich. Come on. Let's stake this and get out of here and file our claim. Maybe we're not too late.
Hey, Bud. Come here, look.
Ah, the residential area.
Looks like a miner's shack.
Now, what did that sheriff say? 7 men murdered in the past couple of months. They don't know who did it?
You mean there's ever in there?
You said this is the hottest claim you've ever seen, didn't you? Can you come up with a better reason?
We're 8 and 9, maybe?
We can make a deal. We want a cut of that claim. I'll get the gun, you bring the Geiger counter. We'll see if he's got anything in that cabin.
Come in and welcome. Welcome. My name is Ballard.
You live here?
Sometimes.
Been here long?
No, not long.
Prospecting?
In a way.
Uranium hunter?
No, I'm not hunting for uranium. You might call me a naturalist. I'm interested in certain types of plants, desert plants, like this one.
Oh, you're sort of a teacher, huh?
No, more of a student. There's so much to be learned from plants. You know, it's strange, but nature constructs these for the benefit of mankind. Now man smashes the atom and chances destroying this and all of nature. It's very much like a riddle. What's that?
It's a Geiger counter.
Ah. Electrode, ionization tube, passage amplified here, then registered here. It's basic, but a very clever machine.
You never saw one before.
No?
We got something to tend to outside. But we'll be back.
Fine.
You catch that routine? He knows that counter inside out.
You think he's the killer?
Pretty good front if he was. Old crackpot, living a stone's throw from a mint. All that stuff about them plants.
He seems on the level.
Of course he does. But if he is, he's crazy. And if he ain't, we're crazy. Either way, we gotta file that claim and fast.
What if he tries to stop us?
We get us a medal for public service, that's all. Come on, let's go back inside and see if we can get him to tip his hand. Maybe we can find out if he's filed that claim yet.
Can I get something for you?
No, nothing. You been into town lately?
Heavens, no. I don't have time enough as it is.
Don't imagine you take the time for just plain looking. Things like rocks and markings and such, I mean.
I assume you've been up in the clearing, so you must mean that circle?
You know about that?
Yes. Yes, I know of it. But I don't think you need fear I'll tell anyone.
Thought you said you weren't interested in uranium.
You assume that the circle's source of radioactivity is uranium.
What else?
Radioactive energy is released when atoms are smashed. And all matter is composed of atoms.
You're quite the brain. Suppose you tell us who you are.
Valid.
Jim, Jack, Joe,
Just valid.
and you collect plants. Why?
Call it my job. You planning to spend the night in this vicinity?
Yeah. You mind?
No. I can't offer you any beds, but I'm sure you'd be more comfortable here than you would be outside.
You mean you want us to stay?
Why, yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll get our gear out of the Jeep.
Hey, Bud, how did he know that circle was radioactive?
Come on, wake up. That old man's been putting on an act ever since the minute we walked in there. But I'll say this much. He's really off his nut if he hasn't filed a claim yet. And if he hasn't, he won't. Just get your own gear. I'll keep the shotgun.
Why can't I come with you?
Somebody's got to stay here and watch the old guy while I go into town and file the claim. And listen, don't let him out of your sight. First funny move he makes, well...
I don't like it. And Bud, listen. If he found it first, it's only fair.
Shut up. Some partner. What kind of gag you trying to pull? You know what the score is. There's more money in this claim than we'll ever be able to use. What do you want to do, give it all to old Ballard?
We could share it with him.
Just remember what I told you. Long as you keep your eye on him, you'll be okay. But in case he does pull something... Gil,
Okay.
I'll be back early as I can.
Your friend must be very anxious to file his claim if he's willing to drive through this country at night. I'm afraid it won't do him as much good as he thinks.
Is Ballard biding his time, waiting for the opportunity to add Gil to the string of lives that have been snuffed out in recent months? Is he what Bud insists, both dangerous and crazy, or is he really what he seems?
I hope I'm not keeping you awake.
No. It's quite a collection. What happens when it's done?
I'm taking it home.
Have I ever been there?
I don't think so. It's a land that lacks what these little plants have in abundance. The power to produce oxygen, without which there could be no life. At this very moment, by some process known only to nature, these plants are taking carbon dioxide out of the air and replacing it with oxygen. Like a miracle. The miracle of life.
And I never thought of that. Don't you ever turn in? It's morning. What's the idea? You crazy or something?
Listen, Gil. You're convinced that I'm here for the same reasons you are. I assure you I'm not in the least interested. It's that That circle, isn't it?
You know as well as I do, there's a fortune there.
Fortune? Yes, I suppose that's the way it must seem to you. But fortunes can be very useless, Gil, unless a man's ready for them. Look, I still have a little work to do. It would be best if you slept while I finish.
No, thanks.
Yes, Gil. It would be better if you slept for a little while.
No, I don't want to sleep.
It's better, Gil. Sleep will be good for you. And you won't have to fear me. You'll be perfectly safe.
No,
Now, Gil.
Ballard? Ballard!
Oh, Gil, look at this lovely little thing. Isn't it?
Why did you sneak out like that? What did you bring everything up here for? What's the idea?
Well, I needed one more plant for my collection. You were sleeping.
Yeah, I was sleeping. You ought to know you put me to sleep.
Yes, I did. You were tired and so miserable.
What's that? What's in there?
Oh, that's merely an old mine shaft. I have never been inside.
Oh, sure. You don't know anything about it. Is that where you keep your collection, Ballard? Come on, get on your feet. We're going on a little guided tour.
I wouldn't advise it. Those timbers are very old.
All right, cut the act. Come on, get going.
It's rotten, Gil.
Get going.
Here, you hold this. I'm gonna have to lift this. When I do, you pull yourself out. Now, Gil! Now! Hi. No!
It doesn't hurt anymore.
You'll be fine in a moment.
Ballard, you could have left me in there. How did you lift that boulder? I'm grateful, very grateful to you, Mr. Ballard. I guess I just don't understand about you. What I mean is, I'm sorry.
I know that.
It's just that, well, these plants and the way you lifted me and now my leg. You're not like anyone I've ever met. But you're not what I thought. You're not crazy.
I'm glad we're friends. Well, I think you ought to be able to make it to the cabin now on that leg. Let's try it.
You coming back with me?
Not just now. I still have my work to finish. Then... Goodbye, Gil.
Goodbye, sir.
Yes, Gil.
Will I see you again?
Perhaps someday. Gil, this uranium that means so much to you, how important is it? I know it's valuable, but do you need it? You're young, tall, healthy. You have a soul and a mind that doesn't depend on force. You're not like your friend, Gil. He's cut out for this sort of life. You're wasting yours here. Wasting it on the dream of $1 million. With a good mind and determination, you can earn your $1 million. You'd appreciate it then. You understand, Gil? Real value is that which you make of life, the decency of life. These little plants you take for granted.
Where you been, kid? I've been waiting a half hour. We did it, kid. We did it. Do you understand? That claim's even richer than we thought. They say this can be the biggest strike there ever was. We're worth millions, kid, millions. You ought to see that town. There'll be 1,000 guys out here in less than an hour, but we got it. We got the biggest strike ever, and it's all ours. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good. Did you have trouble with the old man?
He's quite a guy, Bud.
Yeah, listen, that old man's even crazier than we thought. He didn't even file a claim.
He doesn't want it.
Well, he ain't got it. Come on, you can drop me off at the claim and then come back here and unload.
This ain't the place. It's gone, Bud. The circle's gone. It can't be. Nothing.
It can't be gone. You saw it yesterday. You were... What happened, Gil? Where'd it go? Tell me, Gil.
I don't know.
I left you here to watch that old man. What did he do?
He didn't do anything.
Tell me, Gil, you and that old buzzard, you cooked up something. What were you doing?
Listen to me, Bud. It wasn't anything like that.
Listen! You double-cross me, and I'll tell you! Tell me, Gil!
The eagle, Bud. Remember the eagle? The radiation went away, just like this. It just went.
What about the claim? That was no eagle. We were rich, kid, rich.
We were never rich. We were ready to cheat a man out of his claim, ready to kill him if we had to. And what for? For nothing!
Well, that old man did quite a job on you in one night. You're just as crazy as he is. Where is he?
Up above the shack on the mountain.
All right, let's go.
Almost looks as if something has landed.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Get the stakes in the Geiger counter. Where do you think?
Wait a minute!
Wait, nothing.
Bud! It won't do you any good. That circle will disappear just as fast as the other one did. And just like the eagle. And just like the old man.
Ballard, who was he, this old man? Where was he from? And he spoke of a land much like our own, only one that had lost its rich oxygen and plant life. Where is that land? Is it possible that Ballard had come from one of our sister planets to study and observe our Earth? I don't know, of course, because our story is fiction. But today's fiction has a habit of becoming tomorrow's science. I'll be with you in a moment after a word from our sponsor. I hope you enjoyed our story. We'll be back with you a week from today with another exciting adventure from the world of fiction and science. Until then, this is your host, Truman Bradley, saying, see you next week.